Good and welcome to a quick little Ford Trophy number today. Just going to try and hit three key points from the second round of Ford Trophy cricket. Wellington defeated Canterbury in Wellington. Northern Districts defeated CD in New Plymouth, and Auckland defeated Otago, which is where I will begin my three key hot pockets. And Auckland's win over Otago means that they have 2 wins to start the season with Adithya Ashok as captain. So it's cool. Yeah, Auckland, they've got 2 wins. I think both of those games were in Auckland, so they're home games. So yeah, that's all right. But the best thing about Auckland's winning start is that they have Adithya Ashok as the captain, which is obviously pretty funky because Ashok is a 23-year-old leg spinner who is captaining a team with Cam Fletcher, Jimmy Neesham, and Ben Lister in it, with a bunch of other really good emerging cricketers on the rise. And Ashok yesterday was Auckland's best bowler, 4 wickets at 6 RPO. He is off to a good start in the Ford Trophy, 6 wickets so far, averaging 12, 4.9 RPO. He is tied for second with Ford Trophy wickets after 2 games, and he now has, what do we got here? 5 consecutive innings with at least 2 wickets, and 4 of them are at least 3 wickets, which obviously slides back to the New Zealand A Tour of South Africa. And I believe Ashok was the best player overall for New Zealand A in their tours of Bangladesh, then South Africa. And now he's off to a hot start, not only as a leggy with Auckland, one of the best bowlers already in the Ford Trophy, but also as captain for Auckland, which is obviously going to be a very useful experience for Mr. Ashok. The second hot pocket I want to touch on is the leading run scorer and the leading wicket taker. 2 all-rounders. We have Kristian Clarke, leading run scorer, 137 runs after he scored 100 not out for Northern Districts in their win over CD. That's his first century in any format, so well done, Mr. Kristian Clarke. I think he's from like Te Awamutu, maybe, off the top of my head. Don't quote me on that one. And Josh Clarkson is on 9 wickets at the top of the wicket-taking charts in Ford Trophy. He took a fifer in the first game, 4 in the second game, 9 wickets, averaging 8 with 3.7 RPO, and that's funky because I don't think he took many wickets before the start of the summer. 5 wickets, 4 wickets in Ford Trophy. We got like 5 out of 6 innings before that. Josh Clarkson didn't take a wicket. So he's gone from 1 wicket in 6 bowling innings to 9 wickets in 2 bowling innings. And it's a pretty interesting situation where we've got, like, New Zealand is full of all-rounders. Each team has a really impressive seaming all-rounder, let alone a few spinning all-rounders as well. We've talked about how the Black Caps, they are now able to select Zach Folks and Nathan Smith in the same team. And that is flowing through to Ford Trophy, where the best bowler is Josh Clarkson, who bats in the middle order for CD, smashes the ball around, bowls pretty damn good outswing. And the leading run scorer is Kristian Clarke, who a lot of folks might not know about. And the combination of he's averaging 22 with the bat in first class and list A cricket, but then he's averaging 26.5 in list A cricket compared to 32 average in first class bowling. So one day cricket, I'd suggest, is Kristian Clarke's best format. And he was really good he only took part in the New Zealand A Tour of Bangladesh, but he took wickets in both one-dayers, 2 wickets in both one-dayers, 3 wickets in the first innings of the long-form game, 1 wicket in the second innings of that long-form game. And he's obviously a really good batter because he just hit his first century. First game, 37 not out. First class game versus Bangladesh A, 28 and 1. He had a 39 not out in one of the one-days for New Zealand A. I said in our newsletter, thenichecache.substack.com, that Jock McKenzie was my most underrated New Zealand cricketer, which is a little bit weird because he's actually played Super Rugby before he played cricket. So everyone should know who Jock McKenzie is just because he played a bit of rugby. I still think that Jock McKenzie's the most underrated cricketer, but I mean, now we've got Kristian Clarke, leading run scorer on the Ford Trophy. He's also a really good bowler. He's doing all right with the ball. Can't find him quickly. 3 wickets in the first 2 games. And he has been a very good emerging cricketer with Matt Fisher at ND. Matt Fisher, Kristian Clarke, you got 2 good young seamers on the rise there. But as we're seeing, Kristian Clarke has a bit about his batting as well. And people know a lot less about Kristian Clarke than they do Jock McKenzie, let alone any other all-rounder. So I think we might have to move the most underrated cricketer tag to Kristian Clarke. Something I'm going to be watching out for. And of course, always got to watch out for other youngsters doing the damn thing in Ford Trophy. We had a 50 for Tim Robinson. So Tim Robinson against Canterbury, he scored 50 runs at a strike rate of 102, smashing it. I love watching Tim Robinson hit the ball. He hits the ball really, really hard. He can hit it all around the park, and he is a very exciting batter in New Zealand. But we've got a lot of exciting cricketers in general, and one of them is Matt Boyle. Matt Boyle hit 73 runs at a strike rate of 93. And we've also got Curtis Heafy. He was actually retired hurt for CD, and he was doing his best Mark Richardson impersonation, 58 off a strike rate of 60. In a one-day game, CD kind of collapsed a bit. Curtis Heafy was trying to grind out the rest of the innings and get them somewhere close to the target. Unfortunately, he did get injured. And this is the thing about Curtis Heafy. He's averaging 52.8, but he does have a lower strike rate of 67 in list A cricket, averaging 42 as a first-class opening batter with a strike rate of 40 as well. So Heafy does score a lot slower than the other emerging batters in Aotearoa, but his class smacks you in the face, to be honest. Like, he played a reverse kind of pull shot early in his innings for CD in the loss against ND, and he's got a monster streak of like 30 plus scores or not outs. So going back to the Bangladesh tour with New Zealand A, Heafy has scores of 71, 50 not out, 35, 30 not out, 32, 36, 190, 13 not out, 35, 58 not out. We know a lot about Heafy. Ben Pomari as well, 55 runs, batting alongside Kristian Clarke for the early part of their innings. He is, that was a strike rate of 95 as well, 3 fours, 4 sixes. Kristian Clarke also hit 5 sixes in his 100 not out. I think this must have been at Pukekohe Park, so it is a bit easier to hit sixes there. Ben Pomari is someone I've talked about early in this season, coming into the season, because I think he is another underrated cricketer because he's not mentioned in the wicket-keeping charts for Aotearoa. We got Mitch Hay. You ask who's the next best wicketkeeper, everyone's going to say Max Chu, and I think Max Chu rightly deserves that next best emerging wicketkeeper spot. But Ben Pomare is now playing. I don't think he was the wicketkeeper in this game. Yes, he was. So he was wicketkeeping apparently, and Tim Seifert was fielding. And Ben Pomare is now getting a few 50s. He is 25 years old. He's been around the Northern District setup for a while, and he is starting to look very comfortable at this level. And I am definitely chucking Ben Pomare up alongside Max Chu. Like, those two are kind of competing with each other to put pressure on Mitch Hay as far as the next best emerging wicketkeeper in Aotearoa. Obviously, we're talking about Matt Boyle, his 73. He was the leading run scorer in the Super Smash last summer. He's just slotting in number 4 as part of a cool Canterbury lineup. Reece Mariu batting 3. Then you got Mitch Hay in that middle order as well. And Tim Robinson has obviously played for the Black Caps, but he's one of our best T20 batters straight up and down this year. And I think there's a lot of room for growth in his one-day batting because it is his weakest format right now. ODIs and List A, because he has played 3 ODIs. He's played 18 T20 internationals already, averaging 31, strike rate of 136. I love Tim Robinson, but as with all things Aotearoa cricket, we've also got Matt Boyle scoring runs for Canterbury, big lefty. Curtis Heafy is scoring a lot of runs very frequently in his style, which I love to see as well. And Ben Pomare adding himself to the wicketkeeper equation. So right there, we've got Adithya Ashok, Auckland captain, on fire with the ball as well. Young leggy. Kristian Clarke, leading run scorer. Young all-rounder for Northern Districts. Josh Clarkson's a bit older. Then we go Boyle, Heafy, Robinson, Pomare as young batters who all did something. All got a 50-plus score in this round of Ford Trophy. Love to see it. Love tracking the Ford Trophy right now because there's so much interesting emerging cricket talent. Big up to you. Love yourself. Love Aotearoa. Sun shining. How good. Big up. Boom shakalaka.